Hey friends, so today we're going to make some 3D shapes and I'm going to be using some toothpicks and also some mini marshmallows to create my 3D shapes. You guys can try this at home if you have some mini marshmallows and some toothpicks. So we're going to start with a cube. Okay, we talked a little bit about a cube, but I know that a cube is very similar to the 2D shape of a square. So I'm going to keep that in mind because I know that it has square faces. So I'm going to start with a square first and then I will make it into a 3D popped-up shape, which is a cube. So I started with a square. Okay, here's my square. Now I need to make this into a 3D shape. So I'm just going to continue adding toothpicks to make it popped up. Popped up shape. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. I'm gonna add some more marshmallows to the top. I think I'm almost finished. All right, so here is my 3D shape, which is a cube. And the cool thing about making this shape with marshmallows and toothpicks is that I can really count the corners of my shape very well, or the vertices. So we'll do that together. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertices. And if I want to count my faces, I can count it very easily using this as well. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces. Okay, so that's a cube. That's my first 3D shape I made. Then if we wanted to create a pyramid, we could also do that. There are some shapes that we're not going to be able to create. So while I'm creating the pyramid, I'll see if anybody maybe can think in their head about a shape that I wouldn't be able to create using toothpicks and marshmallows, and maybe why I wouldn't be able to create that shape. I'll let you think about that for a second. Okay. Now I know that a pyramid has a square face on the bottom, and then the rest of it looks like a triangle. It has 4 triangle faces on the top or around the center part, and then they all come to a point. So it kind of looks sort of like this. So I have my square face on the bottom. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangle faces. So altogether I have 5 faces. And then for vertices, I just count the marshmallows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 faces and 5 vertices. Yeah, that's 2. I'm thinking about another one that I could create. I know that another 3D shape is a sphere, but a sphere, we already talked about, has no vertices and no faces. So I wouldn't be able to make that shape using marshmallows and toothpicks because toothpicks are straight lines, and because a sphere has no straight lines, I'm not going to be able to create it. It's just one big curved line. So you'll just have to think of a ball, or maybe an orange would be an example of a sphere. Another thing that I can't create is a cone. I could create the top part of the cone. It would look similar to the top part of the pyramid, but the bottom part of a cone is it's a circle, and really the sides of it are kind of circular as well, so technically I couldn't create it with marshmallows and toothpicks either because it does not have any straight lines on it. The other shape that we could try to create would be a cylinder, but cylinder, once again, we can't really create that because a cylinder has a circular part and then a top and a bottom, kind of like a can or a cup, like I showed you guys my cup. Those two, all three of those shapes that I just mentioned have no straight lines, so we couldn't create those. So they're really the only 3D shapes that I want us to focus on that we can create are a pyramid, excuse me, and a cube. And also you could try and create a rectangular prism using marshmallows and toothpicks, but we do know that in a rectangular prism that the sides are longer than they would be on a cube, so you would have to make it really long. I could extend this. Maybe you could put 2 cubes together and make a rectangular a rectangular prism, but it would be a little bit hard. So these are the 2 shapes. If you want to try to make a 3D shape at your house, I would probably try this shape, which is a cube, or you could try a pyramid. And the fun thing afterwards is if you take it apart, maybe mommy and daddy will let you eat the marshmallows. Okay? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope that you guys practice making 3D shapes at home, maybe with marshmallows and toothpicks like Miss Babb had, or maybe with something else. All right, if you make any, be sure to share with me on Seesaw. Bye, guys.